Artist Neil Shigley captures the incredible character that life on the streets has given to many of the people from his neighborhood near downtown San Diego.
I carve them by hand, I print them by hand. I don't want them to be alike.
Using large-scale block prints and graphite on paper, he even writes their name, age, and where they met by hand. Shigley says he had no idea his brief encounter with a homeless man in 2006 would turn into a series of portraits.
I found a man that was standing outside of a gallery in Little Italy as I was going into this opening, and I was struck by his face.
He says when he produced his first print, he was hooked.
I was trying to describe with marks how form of the face and how light hits that form like a landscape. But the more I did, and the more people I talked to and heard their stories, the more I became really interested and kind of compelled by their stories.
He calls his series of portraits the invisible people of San Diego.
I think for most people who encounter people in the streets, they ignore them, avoid them, act as if they're not there. They actively make them invisible. So by presenting them in this large format, it kind of forces people who are in a room with these images to confront this person and maybe the situation they're in, making them visible again in some way.
His series, Invisible People, is now on display at the Oceanside Museum of Art.